already know. I'm gonna introduce the guest last, you know what I'm saying, all the way around the corner. CEO, my guy, my dog. Big, oh, damn.
Yeah, I'm not
here. That's
Shout out to big business.
Shout out to big business, though. We got big business on the pod, though.
Yeah, come on, man.
Like my boy Nevatell,
Yo,
CEO and founder, you know what I'm saying?
What up?
You know what I'm saying? Don't ask him nothing, he ain't gonna tell you nothing. We got the journeyman here today, my boy Jaytona 4,000 Wild, you know what I'm saying? I don't think none of y'all wanna race him, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Savanah Run Club.
Yeah, goddamn. My boy the great white behind the camera. And today we got a special guest. Y'all might have seen anywhere that is everywhere in Savannah, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause my boy be everywhere with the truck, you know what I'm saying? Soon to be opening a new location. We got Kenneth Wingnit SAV, you know what I'm saying, in the building, you know what I'm saying?
What's going on, man? Y'all got
Pote legend in the building, man.
Amen.
Come on,
Sure, man. I appreciate that, man.
young
I see y'all
Pote
say
legend.
it, man. But hey, I was telling our boys, man, I appreciate being here, man. I said I finally made it from on the podcast, so shit.
Oh, man.
Shout out to y'all boys, man. I gave y'all boys flowers off camera, but I've been seeing y'all boys really moving out here, so shout out to y'all boys. I'm glad to be here, for sure.
Consistency is the key, bro. Like, you can say the same about you, bro. Like, we
Sure.
just, like he said, if we ain't seen you, you ain't been to Wingnit Savannah, bro.
That's it.
Like, you
That's
been at small events, big events.
Yeah.
We just seen you at A1 Fashion Show.
That was what it took.
Tapped it, bro.
Man, you ain't
Yeah,
gonna
I
lie,
didn't even get
bro.
no wings, cuz.
That was great. I damn sure
This
did.
shit so crazy, cuz. Goddamn, you fucking up. Man,
What's
nah.
up?
But listen, man, like, I ain't even gonna front. Like, that shit used to be on some shit. After them 21 and up games, nigga might not score, have a terrible game, boy.
Yeah.
The wings will be the feel good. Like, shit, at least I got some wings, goddamn.
Shit, you talking about, back, which one you talking about?
Salvation
I'm
Army.
about to say, you talking about
Salvation
Spain.
Army.
Yeah, you talking about, dang,
Yeah.
that was when we first, I mean, that was probably one of my first, like, true, like, I think I quit my job in February. When we was doing that?
Well, that was April.
I quit my job in February. I had my son in May.
Yeah.
That was my first big,
Well, that's hard.
that was my first big, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It all on you. Yeah, man. That's how you supposed to.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna lie, like I told a lot of people, bro, like I felt like when I was having my first child, like a lot of my partners looking at me crazy, like, boy, you know what I'm saying? Like, think you ready for that? Like I ain't gonna front, like I need some responsibility.
Yeah.
You think
like,
you ready for that?
Like I want some responsibility. Like I wanna kinda, you know what I'm saying,
Sure.
buckle down, you feel me? So it's like when you do have a child, it's like you wanna put that pressure on yourself.
Yeah, I
Try to
say-
see what you can accomplish.
I say it definitely, like, I say knowing that I had a kid coming, I think that was what put the battery in my back. And I was just like, I had that blacked out at that point. Like, I ain't cared about being embarrassed. I ain't care about failing. I think where I was at, when I was like, I already got a great resume, so worst case scenario, I'll go get another good job. But I think at that point, I was just going to shoot for the stars anyway. And I think I wouldn't have had that same confidence in myself. It would have been only just because I had my kid coming. So, yeah, I was like, man, we out here.
That's
But
why
I
I
feel
tried.
You down to that two
Yeah, I was about
backs
to say, yeah.
back.
Yeah, literally.
Love
Literally.
man, you feel me like that.
You know what's so funny? I think the championship game, I think I had my son that night. I had my son that night because the girls had to run the game. That was one night
I remember that shit.
they had to run the game by themselves. I wasn't there.
You wasn't there.
My son was born out May 5th.
That's crazy.
That's
crazy.
Cinco de Mayo. Oh, that's lit.
No, May 6th, my fault. But no, right after.
They
No,
Mexican.
it was the day after. It was the day after. It was the day after.
Yeah,
No, that was the day after. But he always got a lit birthday, though, I will say.
Oh, it's crazy. You got no choice.
Nah, but yeah, I remember. Like, it's crazy that you brought that up because yeah, that was like the time where it was transitioning for me. Like when I was
I'm
becoming.
telling you, like, we go way back, my boy.
Sure.
Like, I'm talking about what? I
I'm
know
sure.
at the fashion show, no disrespect to, you know what I'm saying, my girl, you feel me? Because, you know what I'm saying, you got your money, but
Yeah.
Shawty came up, gave me the whole menu, like, yeah, we got this, y'all come and get something to eat. I got you. Turned around and went straight to that man's truck. Yeah, I don't know you, Shawty. I gotta go with what I know. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta go with what?
Gotta go with what I
She
know.
watching this.
Yeah.
Hey, listen,
Like,
fuck
that's
nigga.
what I'm
Hey, she got bloated as fuck. She got bloated as fuck when she see me get that wing plate, I
She
ain't
can
gonna
blow it
crack,
again when she
like,
see that shit.
Hey, boy, I'm sorry. I'll try you next time.
I will say, I think that's the balance for me too, especially being at the level I am at right now.
Yeah.
I gotta be aware of stuff like that too. So a lot of people ask me sometimes why I don't do certain things, and sometimes this would be my real partners that's throwing events, but I think at the level we at, sometimes I don't want to come off or step on people that's on the come up because I already know how that is. So yeah, that's one of them gifts and a curse. Like, you know, A1 actually, that's the homie too, but she really had to like ask me a couple times to do it because I was already working on the build out and I hadn't even gotten the building secure yet, so I really wasn't trying to do too much. But I said I just knew like I loved her marketing. I told her this too. I was like, and how she went about her business. I was like, I knew off the rip based off of just what she put in marketing of that event. I knew it was gonna go crazy. So I think all the food vendors sold out, right? Oh shit.
The side.
I didn't sell out either, so hey, don't worry. Hey, I ain't sell
As long
out
as
either.
you was in the building,
Hey, I'm about to say, I thought everybody did well. But
I was like, I feel like
I thought everybody did
numbers.
well.
Like I
I
said,
thought everybody did well.
There was so many people in there.
Yeah, I
it's
thought
hard
so,
not
too.
to do numbers.
It's a
Like,
great
if
black
you
event,
promoted
yeah.
it, if you promoted it good, you got business.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I be telling people I don't like to look at it like a competition space either. Like,
even though it is, like,
I'm about to say, let's get into it. So what made you even start a wing business? Like, what was the motivation behind that?
yeah. So when I started winging it, originally I had a marketing company. And I was working with a lot of companies already, but they really wouldn't take me serious originally with what I had going on. So we were just one day at the table chopping. And I was like, bro, we can wing it and be better than people on the low. I was like, 'cause we got all the systems, we know all the people. And I was like, shit, I was watching this dude named Alex Cromozy. And he was always saying, whatever come easiest to you, like let that be the thing you use to make your first amount of money. So I was like, shit, my daddy got a good wing recipe and my family do food. I was like, I can kind of cook a little bit. So I was like, let me just do this to kind of be my vehicle to get to where I wanted to get to. So I feel like originally it was us just playing, it was just like winging it. And then at that point, like we literally turned it into a business. So I said, yeah, it started off with the recipes. I think the original mindset of why I wanted to even start doing business, period, was I took a trip to Vegas and it was with my ex. And I felt like I saw her looking out in the mirror one time and we just saw everybody kicking. I was like, man, I kind of want to like live like this forever. I want to have like no schedule or just do whatever I want to do. I wanted to see what that life looked like. Like I don't want to keep just like vacationing twice a year. So I wanted to switch it up. So that's what originally gave me the original idea. Like let me create a business, you know, and then that's when kind of winging it kind of grew from there. So then that was in like June, July. Then I created the first pop-up November 1st of 2019.
That's hard, but you ain't lying. Every time I go on, I'm about to go on vacation soon, but every time I go on vacation, I be like, bruh, I should be living like this on a Tuesday. I should have to take off work to be on vacation. Niggas living, like you said, niggas just living like this on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
I know y'all be getting that feeling of reality, like when you getting back home and all that shit over with.
Boy, what? Back to reality. Clocking in. Clocking in.
So that was one of the main motivations, and I wanted to kind of like start living a life that I like didn't feel like I had a vacation from too. So I felt like, you know what I'm saying, both of those things were like just key factors of why I wanted to start my own business for
Y'all
sure.
be happy with what you do.
Yeah,
so
for
I would
sure.
say you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life.
Yeah, for sure.
So they say.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's another side to that
I
one.
like to
too,
say,
right? It's a polarity to everything. I would say it's a good and a bad to everything, even in the good.
How many events you think your pop-up, your mobile business been to? Like,
That's a great question.
I'm just sitting there thinking, like, I done
I
seen
mean,
you at least.
I would say,
everything.
I would say, let's just say at one point in time I was doing about 15 pop-ups a week.
Shit.
And that's 365 days in 1 year. And we've been doing it for 6 years. So, I mean, we probably clock in like close to 9K. Like,
So what made you go from the pop-up to the brick and mortar system?
well, I would say we went from pop-up to food truck first.
To food, okay, yeah.
And then we went to brick and mortar. So I will say going from pop-up to food truck was originally that was always the goal. We just had to make some bread. So a lot of people that know, especially I think even when Russ started pulling up, like I actually had a food truck probably like 2 years in, but I was still trying to buy everything to get in there. So I still needed to buy the fryers, the coolers and everything. So I really had a food truck. And then at one point I had it all built out.
Yeah.
I was just scared to drive that much. So
What the
like,
hell?
cause you think about what do you think about 30, 40K you ride around with? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just, you know, and you don't really, I ain't really knew what I was doing. I ain't never drove no trailer, you know what I'm saying? But you know, but I just kept going until, you know, I think life sometimes just push you into that space. But I say, yeah, going from the food truck then to brick and mortar went from a space where I knew food truck would cost me personally working more compared to the brick and mortar can be where I can really implement systems to like live how I want to live at that point. But then in the stationary, I ain't gotta worry about too much transit.
So where you located? Where you located?
So we about to move into a building off of Ross Road, 79 Ross Road. It's near Beach, over near Victory and Ogeechee where that meet. It's a Zach's gas station right there. And then it's a tire shop that goes to the back road. A lot of people know it from that recovery building. That's the police recovery building. And right across is a Coastal Empire building.
They go out to the little bakery. West Bakery, what it is right there. But Zach's right, be safe.
Yeah, it's Coastal Empire Beer is the building that we partner with. And that partnership was just important just because I felt like, you know, all of my partnerships have been with like strong backings.
Right.
I just felt like once this next level, I wanted to have a partner that can like help me go and push to the next level. So yeah, that's kind of why we set the deal.
I said, how you chose your partner? How you chose the location, the building? What about it you felt like this is the spot for me?
Well, yeah, I mean, for me, a lot of people don't know I've been a silent partner in beer for a long time, and I've been working with a lot of breweries for a while.
What?
So I started off. So when I told you I originally had a marketing company, I was working with this place called Ghost Coast originally. And they used to be a distillery, and that's what actually does liquor. So I was doing all their marketing and stuff. So when I was at Ghost Coast, that's right off of Indian Street, there was a place called Service. And Service used to see the work I was doing, and they were like, no, we trying to steal you. So Service ended up stealing me, started working for Service for a minute, and then that's why I got into beer. Worked for Service for a minute, then Coastal heard about me. And then it's kind of been a relationship that I kind of put a pause on, because when I was kind of going through those spaces, I had started building my own clout. So I'm of course killing the community now. So I ain't really needing a lot of these partnerships no more. Like I went for 2 years, almost 2.5 years, just doing straight private events. Like I wasn't posting. I didn't take no bookings. It was just straight. We were booked 2.5 years straight. So I say now it's getting to a space now that I felt like I had really sat down too long. Like we had been out the way too long. Like to the point where people kind of forgot about us a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But we were really still doing our thing. But I felt like for a community aspect, I felt like we needed to get with a partner that I felt like already understood what I was doing. I'm already invested to that style of business. And then it's already a space where I can go to the next level, which is now I do event bookings now. Okay. And we got a whole venue over there now that we can use now that I've been already doing events with. And like even tonight we got a live show.
I'm about to say Pote live show on the way.
Yeah, we do like live music, so we do more like I would say more of the people who've been booking us recently been more like rock, like metal, punk, like a lot of different sounds, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that was important for me because I felt like even at one point in time when I first started, I felt like I was like, dang, I wish black people pulled up and winging it. Then it got to a point where I was like, dang, I wish like we were diverse. And right now I feel like even doing a show like this and doing everything I'm doing now, I feel like I'm mixing the worlds, I'm connecting the dots to work. Because like that side gives me like diversity amongst my business, amongst I already know like how my people feel about it. And I always tell people like a lot of what I've been doing more recently is more like about infiltration. Like y'all see the struggles that restaurants go through like on Facebook and stuff, like getting beat up by the city and all that. And I'm big on like I want to win. Like,
now you say that I ain't never seen no negative review about you. You supposed to be paying people. Niggas be talking about you on Facebook at all for real. Boy. You don't get assistance to business the other day. I said, damn. Boy, all right.
This nigga connecting cultures. One chicken wing got a tail.
Yeah, I mean that's the goal. I mean, I will say the biggest part for me is like I've always been open to listening to my community. And I also just made sure we had a good product too. I think a lot of people just genuinely don't have a good product. And I think for me, what I had to lock in on was I had to learn like shit, my pocket is what people think we already got wings. Like let me just be the best wing. So I cut the shrimp, I cut cauliflower, cut the fish. I was like, let me just be an expert at what I did. And I 10x the bread I made just off of cutting everything out off the menu. Literally.
I ain't gonna lie. When you was first doing it, I was pulling up specifically for them catfish nuggets.
I was about to say, I remember you only get the catfish nuggets.
For a minute,
Say that.
for a minute.
Yeah. I remember you only get the catfish nuggets.
Yeah, Deuces was like that. I'm not gonna lie.
Come
He
on,
definitely was
man.
like that.
So
I wasn't eating chicken at the time, but yeah. Nah, I dodged it.
So my question is, like, did you find it difficult, like, getting, what's the word, suppliers as far like your chicken and your vegetables and different things?
Yeah, well, I say that's a good one. I think for me, like I'm really from Savannah. I think a lot of people don't know it. I'm really from the streets for real. Like a lot of people don't know that about me too. Like I came out of Presidential Plaza, like, you know what I'm saying? I never really been, you know what I'm saying, out here like living and understanding how Savannah move, and I done been raised by some hustlers too. So I felt like when I started doing business, like I kind of started using that same mindset, but just in business. So I started learning financial literacy. So a lot of things I taught myself is like how America operate and how money move and what spaces do you got to be in to make money move. So for me, I started learning credit. So I started learning business funding and credit. So what I used to do off the rip was I used to get like a credit card, right? Probably like have 1,000 on it, right? And I'm treating that like that's the plug. Like, so shit, front me 400, get my chicken, get my stuff. I'm gonna pay that 400 back. I'm gonna use the back end to re-up. You give me probably another. I'm probably need another one. So give me another one real quick.
Chicken talk.
And then I keep paying the credit back. I just kept paying the credit back off of the profits. You know what I'm saying? I just make sure that I never dug back into the sack. Just common stuff. You learn coming up. You know what I'm saying? From
Gotta
the
have your lawyer fees.
So it's just like that was one of the ones I used off the rip. So that's how I started. So I funded myself.
Off of my camera, boy. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta talk about some shit, boy.
Yeah, for sure.
Cause it's just tough getting when you start businesses, getting grants and stuff. But we nonprofit, whatever. So we ain't looking for no dollar. We do this for love, but just to make sure my people employed and getting their funds. That's the goal, cause that's.
And there's ways of doing it. I feel like it's one of them things I used to try to teach, and I think I'm gonna get back into it because I've been wanting to get into media, but I feel like financial literacy is powerful for our community because even what y'all doing, you know what I'm saying, it is ways y'all can be getting bread, you know what I'm saying, and it's all about structure and understanding what you apply for, what you don't apply for, but I will say also it's about also personal credit too. So I always tell people if you got a job, like that's the best thing you can ever have because that's the best way to build your credit up is having a job. So I say, man, you already know we can lock in on it for sure. I always tell people, man, I ain't nothing but a call away, so for sure we can.
So what's your anybody ever ask you what's your favorite weed flavor of yours that you got?
Yeah, a lot of people always ask me. So I think how I answer that one is it's just like answering like what's your favorite kid if you got a lot of kids. So I say it's like this, like if I had to pick my favorite kid, it'd probably be my kid that listens to me and that lead well and that like good grades in school. So my honey lemon pepper is the one that sells the most.
Yeah, I like this.
The honey lemon pepper sells the most. Like that's the one, and I always I don't put a lot of my own personal impressions on stuff. If I had to choose my own personal, I like more of a spicy wing. So I say Savannah Jerk is probably one of my favorites with lemon pepper sprinkle on top. Or we got a spicy yaki with lemon pepper sprinkle. So either one of those, like I like more of a spicy, but I would say if I had to pick a favorite, it's gonna be honey lemon pepper. We created that one, and it's been going crazy.
So you be getting honey lemon pepper. Damn, I ain't even tapped into the wings. I had dessert, I think. I be eating up everybody else's plate. I ain't gonna cap this
You probably had the funnel cake bites.
Hell yeah.
I like them because they don't be them steroid wings neither. They just like the
I don't like no big wing.
That's important. We actually order a particular type of wing. I feel like that's our difference between a lot of places. Like I get a specific cut from a specific place. Like you know what I'm saying? It's only one other person in the game they get the chicken from the same spot.
What?
And it's my real player partner. It's my real player partner.
It sound like Narcos for real, boy.
My partner Bam. Shout out to Bam Bigelow.
Come on.
Bigelow know where to get the one that.
Yeah.
So if I ain't open, go to Bam.
Sure. I feel like if I ain't seen you, bro, I had it one time.
I don't like them big steroid wings either. I think a lot of people like it's cultural. Like if you go somewhere like closer to Florida, they'll like bigger wings. Or if you go more up north, they'll like bigger wings. But like south, it's more about the Atlanta. You know, honestly, in a lot of different cities, like up north, they call it Atlanta style wings. And especially on the West Coast, they call it Atlanta style
The
wings.
little wings.
So what we like, yeah, it's like you gotta get the Atlanta style.
Cause they chicken wings, they mean chicken, they need legs.
They need that big old jumbo.
Yeah.
They need the big jumbo. You can either fry that bitch or throw it on the grill.
Drum, motherfucker.
Like, you know, chicken to poke their wings.
The biggest wings I eat is Pote's.
For sure, that's real.
They always got bigger. I ain't got.
They
I like
a
them
little too
crispy
big.
spicy.
They shooting them motherfuckers.
Yeah, they shoot them boys up for real. Though. I can only. It's like a delicacy now, but they are still good. I give it. For sure.
So, outside of your wings, you feel me? Who would you say you admire? You know what I'm saying?
In the wing
Food
game.
wise or just wings?
Wings.
Let's see who I admire in wings. Like I
So
said,
a lot of people in the game.
I fuck with Bam. I think he got some good wings. I'm tough on wings, man, just cause.
Real.
You make them.
Connoisseur.
So I would have to say somebody like
Wingsburg.
Savannah Fried. Sometimes, if you catch them on the right time.
Yeah,
He's got some good wings. I want to shout out somebody else black though.
Yeah,
Bobby Shaw.
that's real.
Who else got some good wings that I could really vouch for? Man, that's a tough one. Well, they ain't black, but bootleggers got some good wings too.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
I heard they got good
Nah,
food.
mine,
in general.
boy.
Bootleggers got some good wings. I can't cap on them because I know some of the chefs how they move in there. So shout out my boy Michael.
That's hard. All the shots, everything.
Oh yeah, I know every player in the game. But I think the reason why I'm so picky is because like a lot of places I don't like the fact that they be par cooking wings first. Like what that's called. Like, yeah, it's like
What they
if
doing?
you ever get a wing that be feeling like when you open it, it's like stringy, or
Yeah.
like already feeling like it's like
Lamb on
super
it?
like
Nah.
it's or just feel like it's super like the meat not just juicy even though the outside crispy. It's because it's been pre-cooked already, and that's why that mug able to come back out so fast. Like you know what I'm saying? Because they just re-dropping them.
That's the one you tell them to fry hard, and you should never fry hard. You be like, hey, I told you, bitch. You like, I did.
It's just and you can just taste the quality. Like I tested with one of the I think I did I did Play to Win with Spade and them boys. I had Cash pull up right. I did Cash I gave him a whole tour of the spot while I had some wing truck. I told him on the podcast, I was like, bro, I said we can forget about some wings if they fresh, and no matter what you do, it's not gonna be like that hard. Like the middle is hard. It should all still be on the spot for about like 15, 20 minutes, letting it just cook. Came back up. He like, man, them things taste juicy as they ever did. And that's from we believe in frying wings fresh, and we got a system that worked for us where we can still get stuff out in 5 minutes, and they still gonna be fresh wings. So I feel like I feel like that's the reason why I feel like we above a lot of companies because somebody may be able to say like they probably get more customers than us right now, but if you give me and them the same system or the same start spot, my system gonna kill because I'm gonna have fresher food and it's gonna be hotter and it's gonna be better. So you know.
I ain't never mind wings when I was there.
And we done cleaned that up. I mean, even in the last year and a half, like one of my biggest things was just understanding that too. And I didn't want to blow back up until I had my systems in place. So I feel like where we used to be compared to where we are now, like our wait times probably went from like, we were probably at like 15, 18, 20 at the most, to now we're at like 5 to 8 minutes. Like,
dang.
Every time you come, no matter what you get, you know.
A big thing in Savannah now is the hours of a spot now. So what's your late night? What you doing with the wing?
Like, I'm the worst. Y'all hate me the worst if that's the hours, because I ain't never opened up consistent, but I feel like that's all based around just
catch me when you
Oh, that's real.
I feel like that's all based around just what it is.
It's a supply and demand.
Yeah, I feel like it's a space in supply and demand in it, and it's a space in like just the realism of what it takes to be consistent. And to be great and consistent compared to being good and consistent, on why you see like somebody start off in a spot and they doing so good and you see it fall off. It's because people don't take that as a time. So I will say my next push is going to be to where we can be consistently open. But I see a lot of black businesses just running into it because of labor, like the cost of like having people working, or just a simple fact of like I always say it's a gift and a curse of being sold out. Because when you sold out, you got to re-up. think about if you sell out on a Saturday, but everything closed on Sunday,
Right.
but you got an event on Sunday.
Come on.
Like it's just like little stuff like that. But then guess what? They'll say, well, why you didn't get more? Well, then I ain't got that much room to put that much stuff up.
Right.
So it's just like, or one day the community pulled up like crazy to one of my days, and the next time I opened up, nobody pulled up. You know what I'm saying? So it's so many different elements to it. But I will say for us, we've been blessed. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can tell you we open 5 hours and 2 hours, and we're gonna do pretty good numbers both times. So I will say the next part for us is being consistent for sure.
Has there ever been a time where you ain't had, like, your chicken ain't available and you had to go, like, find a secondary from somewhere else? Or you have a second club, basically?
I got like 4.
Oh,
Damn.
Yeah, I
Don't
got
play with him.
I got like
Don't
4.
play with him.
I might have somebody who can pull it in the trunk with that shit, like. And shit, sometimes you gotta ride it. I don't remember had to ride the Claxton one time.
Yeah, that's chicken
They went to the
for those
chicken
who know. Yeah,
But now I got a lot of so another thing I did was I started working with a lot of gas stations when I did pop-ups, and one of my best friends was Nevatell. He had put me on a lot of people. So a lot of the even like Ray's Butcher Shop, like that's one of my detail people. I can call them and they'll pull something out the freezer for me type shit. So
Damn.
yeah, it's like I got those type of connections. Then I got a warehouse that I use, so yeah.
So with you being in a marketing background, what would you say the most important thing for a business and marketing would be? Like the top 3 things you should pay attention to in marketing your business when you start one.
I would say that's a double-sided question. I would say, but I want to focus on Savannah. 'Cause I feel like y'all got more of a Savannah.
Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah. So I would say if you're in Savannah and how you want to turn up is you want to first, for starters, have a great product, and then you want to get the people talking about it. So you want to get reactions. You want to get your Facebook acknowledgments. I feel like that's where life has taken it, and then also being ready by the time that flood comes. Because if you're ready when it comes, like even like one of my partners, like Banana Pudding Man, he went crazy for a minute because he was ready when the flood came. You know what I'm saying? He just went crazy when it came.
Ready.
So it's just like you gotta kind of like put it out there. I will say, like I said, just mainly just getting the people talking about it. I will say it's a little bit harder doing Savannah now because of me. Cause like I was doing so many pop-ups now to like all the spaces are like flooded and like it ain't really no room for nobody new to come up because it's just too many like.
Like you started this shit.
Yeah, for real, genuinely. Like it's just a lot of like rules in play that like it can't never genuinely be like another Wingnit that come up and be as big no more because they gonna get chopped by their knees by the time they even get big enough. So I always say when you big as Wingnit, that's when you need to start making sure you got all your shit together because they gonna come for you at that point. But
yeah, that was my first ever like pop up to get food. That was my first time ever doing something like that.
yeah, I brought pop-ups down to Savannah.
What?
Genuinely, me and this girl was doing pop-ups in 2019 in the A. She was a scammer, but she knew how to do business. And she started this thing called pop-ups. And she would get like hella people to do pop-ups. So when I came down, I started calling my shit pop-ups, and then I started working with different people. That's why I always tell people, what you will notice in my impact is every event that you see now is gonna have food vendors.
Yeah.
Like before 2020, before 2021, that wasn't the case. I mean, down to the city.
Yeah.
Like the city now has food trucks at every city event now. You know what I'm saying? That's because what we started. You know what I'm saying? And it was just a market in the space where I was just like, oh yeah, nobody even impacting these rooms of like people who got dope events, but they just ain't got no food there. So that's how I used to kill like Facebook. I used to use the Facebook Marketplace and the Facebook events, and just everybody
got to have a food truck at your event.
Yeah, and it's because we said it. We
Oh,
said the
wow.
tone. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, I like to believe that. But I always believed in collaboration over competition. Cause I got bored with this shit for a minute, like for real. I was like running circles.
That's what we trying to bring to the Pote.
Yeah, it was crazy killing niggas that much, like
Niggas sound like Kobe.
Joy.
like nah, for real, like killing niggas, like
Shit, easy.
like I was killing niggas so bad. That's why I took a break. Like
Nigga Joy said, I have no issues with the glove.
Damn.
Like-
So what you think made your company the dominant company in Savannah? Just maybe 2 or 3 principles, like.
I would say the first part was we were like air. We was like everywhere. Like literally, you couldn't have an event without winging it. And then we made it where you couldn't have a hopping event without winning it. You know what I'm saying? I felt like we were really what it looked like to be from Savannah and really be like really about this, like genuine, like, you know what I'm saying? Like we really move like this, like I feel like I am of the people, you know what I'm saying? Like the people made me who I am. Like I wasn't nobody until the people said I was winging it, you know what I'm saying? And winging it wasn't turned until the people said winging it was turned. Winging it wasn't the best wings until the people said it was, you know what I'm saying? So I felt like, I mean, it's a difference when it's like the real thing compared to when you're trying to be something. I think people always just smelled it on me. It's like, it's the real thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just what it is. You compare it to, like, I would say, like, a Chrysler 300 nice until, like, a Rolls Royce really pull up out of that bitch. And it's just, like, when the real thing around, like, you can just feel the difference. You know what I'm saying? So, I said, yeah, that was really the main thing. I wanted to see a lot of people, like, also, like I said, I was doing so much to the point where I had to start telling people, I went through a whole year telling money no.
What?
Like, and I was like, I couldn't give the vouch to some of these people. I'm like, dang, I know if I give you this play, you're not gonna do the right thing, and then my vouch gonna be on there. It's gonna make my name look bad. I allow why you don't see me having too much smoke or too many bad reviews is because I genuinely I'm like super intentional about the karma I bring around me. Like I'm super intentional about who I bring in my space. I'm super intentional, and a lot of our shit is already in house. Like we own everything. You know what I'm saying? We don't really need too much extra impressions. Like, and I always tell people, I'm already LeBron. Like, we don't need no more LeBrons on the team. Like, Sis already got damn Wade. Like, we don't need, like, we already got the big three over here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? We already doing our thing. So it's just like, I always said, like, that was one of the biggest things. It's not building the wrong karmas and intentionally. Like, all my partnerships are like real deal. Like, we done put in time together. Like, you done shot with me, we done kicked it, like, and then we really, like, did set up a partnership from there, like, cause I'm more like I ain't really like a one-off type person, like, we're gonna do business, like, we're gonna be locked in forever on this shit, or we can take some time till it makes sense, you know what I'm saying, so, I see, all my partnerships are just legit, real, like, relationships, you know what I'm saying.
So what made you fall behind the scenes at the beginning, and what made you pop, what's making you pop out now, and put your face out there?
So when I fell behind the scenes at the beginning, it was just because I got this crazy contract, and I was doing all their lunches. And I'm talking about like I was making crazy bread to the point where I didn't need no more bread no more. Like, I didn't need no more customers.
What?
I mean, and I was making like fuck you money type shit, like for real, like you know, like we don't went crazy like before, like. So I would say that was the space in that, and then I said though, all that was all on my back though. Like, we can go crazy this next run with me franchising or me making it bigger without me having to stretch for every dollar. You know what I'm saying? I can make that same bread back with systems, with a building compared to like the food truck, just trapping out the food truck. It's like a limit to your body. I say the money the money, you gonna tell money no because your body ain't gonna let you go but so far. You know what I'm saying? So that's the realism of it. You know, just understanding. And a lot of people don't know I'm 37. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm up there, you know what I'm saying? So I'm having to like really think about like what the next level look like, you know what I'm saying? Preserving my body, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not really a materialistic person. So it's like even when I was making crazy bread, I was in a relationship. So I was just like and we was on some like on some turn shit. So we was like on some shit like
talk about it. Hold on, what you mean?
Yeah, like on some shit like I had a globe in my house. We might just like look at the globe and be like, hey, we about to go over here.
Pick a country type shit.
Yeah, like, and we just flying out, like, and we'll be like, hey, we're gonna trap out for like 6 straight weeks.
So out of the ones y'all picked, what was the latest place y'all been?
I say the most lit.
I'm talking about new beaches and shit like that.
Yeah, I'm thinking Jamaica was the best one. Jamaica had the best one because that's like I got real ties over there.
Okay.
So it's like I'm really calling my driver. He pulling up with the sack at the airport. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like I felt like that was like the peak of like me just having my way. So you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? My bitch bad. Like we doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? Like we spinning. You know, it was just and I think I was running. I love it. I love this girl. So like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't on that type of time.
You didn't want to share,
Yeah, that I really was in love at this point. But I will say like
talk about that.
Bachelor Life more recently, you know what I'm saying, is on that type of time. So yeah, we having fun, you know what I'm saying? We doing our thing.
That shit be real. Like how many? I Alright, I'm just asking, how many times in your life you think you had a girl where you were like, man, cause you know we all play, hey, welcome to the podcast. I don't mind sharing.
Yeah.
You know, fun if my homies can't, alright, you know, finish, you know this. But how many times in your life you think you had a girl that been like, man, I don't want to share her, like, niggas can't, I don't want nobody really know him, I don't want her talking to nobody, I don't bring her around niggas for real, like, we can start with you.
That's a group question.
Yeah, it's everybody.
I feel like that all the time. Shit.
You know, for real? It's been a thousand girls that you've been like,
I love my bitches.
Give me about a week, I'm like, alright, yes. See, I'm single now, so
what?
but it be like that. I mean, it's,
That's real though.
you know.
I ain't okay. I might have had. It's only been about 3 or 4 in my life. I'm 31. My birthday coming up.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm 31. It's probably been like 4. I'd be like, all right, not this one, guys. You can't. Don't talk to this one. Don't bark at it.
A chick I'm spinning with,
Yeah.
I'm hitting her, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
It's going on.
I think at that point, I ain't like no tender than me. I ain't gonna trip, cause I know I only love fine shit. So I know, and I don't talk to my niggas about like my girls that much. So it's just like, I know if one of my niggas try to holler, I ain't mad.
Yeah.
Like that's one thing I will say. I won't get mad if my niggas try to holler.
Cause
But
it's really coincidence. I ain't tell you about it, so
and the fact she gotta choose, like.
yeah.
And I will say, like, I mean, like, if she gonna choose, like, and she understand I ain't fucking with it, like, it's either one thing, you gonna be a part of the gang at that point, or I'm really having my way, like, I'm gonna just go ahead and let you do that. I'm just, trust me, I'm gonna find love, you gonna find love, we all gonna be great, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. I ain't never, but I say more recently, though, I am a little more tougher. But I got like one chick, I'm like, yeah, like, nobody can fuck with, like, I'm like, yeah, don't let me see talking.
Sean. No, you the same question to me. You brother.
Oh yeah, y'all about to call it out? Yeah, I got one. I'm single, but I got one that I'm not fucking around about.
You know, we scared.
I get it.
I got the same thing that I got on that phone.
Yeah, he said recently though.
Yeah, what I'm saying. Yeah. We progressed the conversation.
So wait, what's the question?
The original one was how many girls do you think in your
And I
lifetime?
said about 3 or 4.
And then we progressed to recently now.
Right now.
How
What?
many?
It would be more like a late night version of probably some stuff that's going on daytime right now.
Okay.
And it'll be like more of like artists that are pretty prominent in the city, like coming back out and popping back out. So yeah, it's gonna be dope though. I'm telling you, it's gonna be lit. Everybody gonna know about it.
I'm about to say, shout out your businesses before we burn up.
Goddamn.
Shout out your Instagrams. Now, ask them, we always gotta ask the last question. You get, alright, bet. Whatever.
What's your question?
Alright,
What's your trademark?
We always ask everybody from the Pote, especially the business and the Pote, entrepreneurs, creatives. We always ask them, what does Savannah mean to you? What does the Pote mean to you? If you can sum it up in a couple of sentences.
Savannah. I mean, honestly, real and raw. I feel like they gonna support you and love you if you real. And if you got a good product, you know what I'm saying, they gonna champion you. Wingnit SAV. We'll be having our location. It's gonna be off of Ross Rd Savanah, Ross Rd. So be on the lookout for that. We're looking at towards fall time for grand opening.
Okay.
And yeah, and then my personal Instagram, I've kind of been creating a personal side because like I've been kind of getting more into content more recently. So for my personal Instagram, y'all can follow me at Kenneth Rouche, KENNETH, last name ROUCHE. And yeah, it's a dope, man.
I appreciate you pulling up, man.
For sure.
Appreciate you making time.
Definitely, for sure, man.
We know you're a busy man. Appreciate you
I
making
appreciate
time.
y'all for having me, man.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
Well overdue. This ain't no funeral. We're gonna do this again.
I was about to say, this ain't gonna be the last
Show. I'm about to go rock out a show now. That's the only reason we gotta get up here now.
Goddamn.
About to
Sign us
open
up.
up right
Hold the
now.
carpet up.
Shit, goddamn Nevatell, Jaytona 4,000 Wild. Shout out to Big Business Bino. He couldn't be with us today, goddamn, but he
Respect
with us
God.
in spirit, you know what I'm saying? He ain't dead, goddamn. He had to go to church.
That nigga for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Winging it, my boy
I'm gonna
Ken.
let him talk.
You know what I'm saying? Great one behind the camera. Goddamn. It's been another episode of the podcast. Like, comment, subscribe, man. Send them
Like,
cash
subscribe,
apps.
subscribe.
Send them
Y'all.
send them food stamps. All that.